It's the final week of the NFL. Who better to talk to? Who better to help you get some bread than, of course, these two gentlemen? And with that said, it's time for the Super Bowl.
Salute.
With the Guru and the Swami. Welcome to the Guru and the Swami podcast. If you don't know who I am, I'm Avery. And I'm sitting here with none other than the Guru and the Swami. And these fellas all year has been putting out all types of bets to get money. And this is the one, my friend. This is the one. It's the last one of the season.
Hey.
Fellas, what's up?
What up, though?
What's going on?
Man, listen. I'm just ready to get some bread.
Hey, listen to me. I've had the pleasure of being beside this guy during Super Bowl time. When I tell you, he'll get you some money. Get you some money.
Nothing but money. Woo! I'm telling you. So we got some picks. You know, we got some picks for the Super Bowl, and we also still got the best of the best, the Guru and the Swami. So we're gonna jump right in and get to some picks out there, and ain't none of it scripted. And I'm gonna start with you, Guru.
Oh no, it's scripted. What we talking about?
So let's talk about overall over under.
Over under. I like this one over, man. Trends of the playoffs so far been under. This Super Bowl would not be a boring Super Bowl. I know we got Pat Mahomes with the banged up ankle. We got Jalen Hurts with the banged up shoulder. We got Philly with this outstanding defensive front, pass rushing extraordinaires from left to right. But I remember this same Philly team giving up 40 points to Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys, right? And they ain't really played no offenses in the playoffs, right? The Giants, we didn't really have an offense all season. San Francisco, they quarterback went out on the first drive, and when he came back in, they really had no threat to throw the ball downfield. So there was really not a threat to put up points against Philly. So Philly hasn't been tested. And what greater test than Pat Mahomes,
Patty Mahomes,
Andy Reid, and the Kansas City Chiefs. So I like this one over.
Okay. All right, Swami, what you got?
man. It's getting crazy, man. I was torn on all this stuff, man. But he said a lot of the same things, man. I feel like everything he was putting out right there is all set up, man. It's the Super Bowl, man. It all seems like it should be a under, like you say. Last 4 Super Bowls went under. Last 2 rounds in the playoffs all went under. Last 7 games, like you say, they got this. Everybody's banged up. Both of the quarterbacks banged up. Philly got that crazy defense. But like you say, it's all storybook stuff, man, for the Super Bowl, just to make it dramatic,
Mm-hmm.
Got to add the dramatics in there, man.
Who the hell want to watch an under Super Bowl?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, these are the two top offenses of the league. So, yeah, man, I think this one going to go over my damn self. So.
And they both had identical stats as far as yards and points and everything.
Right? Yeah, and it was a lot, a whole bunch.
Yeah, you got one quarterback through for damn near 9,000 yards.
Mm-hmm. Gracious.
You know which one that was.
And one quarterback led the league in rushing touchdowns from his position.
Both teams
Never been done.
balling, man.
Yeah.
Both number 1 seeds. It's a hell of a script.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk spread. And if you're against it, don't say it. But Guru, spread wise, what would you
Kansas
recommend?
City, man. They getting points. Give me them on the money line. They getting 1.5. Like Kansas City to win the game. Like,
Swami?
you don't get Andy Reid points. Andy Reid's never lost to Philly. You don't give Andy Reid no points in the Super Bowl.
That's essential. Like,
No.
I mean, trends is trends. Trends matter. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Swami, spread wise?
Again, the more I looked at it, the more I was getting confused, man. I ain't even gonna front, you know what I mean? I felt one way, but I feel one way. But like I say, you think about it, if you think about it as a whole, coming in there, the teams almost evenly matched, but you would probably say Philly got the better O-line.
Right.
Philly got a better defense.
Mm-hmm.
The quarterbacks are pretty much comparable. They almost cancel each other out. Patrick Mahomes definitely a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, but Jalen Hurts been in the MVP race all season for a reason.
Right.
But you would automatically think that Philly has an edge. You know, Patrick Mahomes got the bad will, even though we saw what he did last week on that bad will.
That Will had 2 more weeks to heal up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like I say, that would make me think the line wouldn't be almost a pick 'em. Philly would at least get 3 points out of this. So
Philly would get 3.
no, would be giving up 3.
Oh, we're giving
yeah,
3,
we're giving up 3. So some more dramatic, some more tricks up their sleeves. So that's why I like Kansas City, man. It's all screaming Kansas City, man. So
Also, according to the script team that wear the white jerseys usually get their ass whooped in the Super
Damn.
Bowl. I think they losing like 70 or 80% of the time in the Super Bowl, and Philly got on white.
it's all written.
Wow.
Philly gonna win the coin toss too. Last 8 Super Bowls. Whoever won the coin toss lost the Super Bowl.
How often you think the MVP of the league win the Super Bowl?
It's not often. But Jalen Hurts and the Swami said something about Jalen Hurts and Pat Mahomes kind of canceling each other out. I think in this situation, we got a team where Philly is overall the better team, right? Top to bottom, they the better team. Offensively, defensively, I think they are the better team. They have a wide receiving core that's more established. You know what I mean? They got a front line that's dominant. They can run the football. They can throw the football. But my last look at Jalen Hurts in a championship game was when he was with Alabama, and he got benched for Tua. He was playing so goddamn bad.
Right.
Sometimes big lights, you can play good all year like he did that year when he went to the national championship. You can play good all year. When them lights get the brightest, you turn to somebody different. You know what I mean? So I think, like I say, Philly got the better team. Kansas City got the better coach. Kansas City got the more experience. Kansas City has the absolute best player, not only on the field but in the game of football. So I lean all of that towards Kansas City, and I'm going to back them. Kansas City can get after the passer, too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm last week.
Yeah, they can get after the passer. They got a boy there, Chandler Jones, now get after you
Yeah, he can do it.
from the defensive tackle position. And he's often double-teamed all game, and he had 15 and a half, almost 16 sacks.
Crazy.
So
All right, let's talk best, man. Let's talk best. And when I talk best, I'm talking props. Let's talk best props. So, Swami, I'm gonna start with you. What's your best prop?
Man, it's a lot of props that I love out there, man. You want to know my very, very best prop?
Best of the best.
It's almost a given. I ain't even gonna give you that one. I'm gonna let y'all get that one yourself. Everybody should get that one. So I'm gonna give y'all my next best prop.
I'm going to give him the one that you was going to give him.
All right, that's fine.
Because I already know what it is.
Yeah, you know.
It got to be.
Got to be. It don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to the next best. It makes sense. It correlates right along with that one. I like Patrick Mahomes over 1.5 touchdowns.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's easy money.
That's free. That's the lowest he's ever been all year.
Exactly. He's been at 2.5.
2.5 down there every game.
Every game.
Yeah.
Which
You might
also
get that by halftime.
it alarmed me a little bit though, but it's the money is leaning way to the over, so it's priced at the over. So I was like, all right. But yeah, he been at 2.5 all season for real.
All right, Guru.
I'm going to be honest with you, man. I can't even give you a best prop. Just take everything over. Take
Everything.
every receiver and prop, take it over. Every quarterback over the touchdown props. Pat Mahomes over his touchdowns. Jalen Hurts over his touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
I know his best prop probably is going to be Travis Kelce over his receptions. I love that. And that's plus money right now. They done moved that up to 7.5. That's plus money right now. Kadarius Toney, his receptions is only at 2.5. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
3 receptions. He gonna get 3 screens off the break because he healthy. If these receivers are healthy on both sides of the ball,
It's gonna be an easy day.
take them over their receptions and their yards. It's gonna be a lot of yards. It's gonna be a lot of catches. It's gonna be a lot of big plays made in this Super Bowl.
All right. Said a lot right there, bro. Said a lot right there. I like it. What about parlays? Dude, we got the best parlay out there. Swami?
We got a parlay.
Yeah.
Well, look, I ain't put it actually together, but I could put it together right now for you if you want to. But I know it.
Okay.
What I like right now. Yeah, I mean, both the quarterbacks, their touchdowns are at 1.5. I like both of those over.
Yeah, both locks.
I like scoring touchdown props. I like both of the tight ends to score a touchdown. I like Goddard and Travis Kelce to score a touchdown. And I like Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes over their rushing and passing yards. That's a 6 pick right there.
I'm gonna run with that. What you got, Guru?
Take everything over, man. Kansas City plus the over. Jalen Hurts over 1.5 touchdowns. Pat Mahomes over 1.5 touchdowns. Travis Kelce over his reception yards and receiving yards and receptions. A.J. Brown over his receiving yards and receptions. Devontae Smith over his receptions and receiving yards. Take everything over, man. Like, if you want a long shot, take the coin toss at tails. That's just to start the game. I one pick that at coin toss at tails.
Let me see what it is now.
Yeah, I usually one pick that.
I got let me see what it is. What is that right now? So I can give y'all proper. Right now, I like my man Travis Kelce to have a big day.
Love him.
I think it might be one of these 3 touchdown scores days, and it correlates with the over and everything out that we like. I also like Kansas City team total over, but right now it is at plus 3,300.
What's that?
Travis Kelce for
3 touchdowns.
For 3 touchdowns.
I like him definitely to get 2.
It's a long shot. That's why I love him for 2. That's why I think in a close game, you know how he do, man. He a dog, and he gonna let that thing go. So he done had a couple of them this year, 3 touchdown games. So
But yeah, I probably just scale back on the 4 pick. I'm gonna play all the over, to be honest, but I'm gonna probably 4 pick just Kansas City and the over and both quarterbacks over touchdown and a half. So
easy 4 pick.
Light, you know what I mean? Put some money on it.
Simple is better. Sound like it to me. And Swami, who you got on the money line if you had to pick one?
Gotta take Kansas City.
So the Guru and the Swami are in agreement to take Kansas City on the money line.
But the funny thing about the Guru is I'm subject to change my mind by tomorrow. So if you're not a subscriber, you might not get what I got. You got what I got now, because that's how I feel at the moment. But I feel strongly about it, man. You know, but the more I dig, the more I find. The more I find, the more my mind changes.
Yeah, that's why I say.
You know what I mean? Because I might get the script by the end of the night, and once I get the script gonna change.
Yep, script gonna change.
But as the Swami was saying, I haven't lost the Super Bowl in over 20 years. Like, I have not predicted a Super Bowl loser in over 20 years.
I ain't bullshit.
Hey, trends matter, and right now it's trending towards Kansas City.
And I'm taking Travis Kelce to score Kansas City first touchdown.
Ooh, that's a. I'm gonna have to do that. First touchdowns, they be valuable at times.
You know, I had the first touchdown right last year. I had Odell Beckham scoring the first touchdown last year. Got paid, then he got hurt and blew up every other ticket that I really had, except for my Rams money line. I had the Rams on the money line. Cincinnati with the points.
I wonder if the script could have predicted or their ACL.
According to Aaron Foster, they practice injuries and everything.
They practice them shits. All right. With that said, man, listen. It's the end of the year, man. It's the end of the year. It's been love. You've been y'all been putting money in people's pockets substantially. Like, if you really calculate it, you'd be looking at like $35,000 that y'all done gave away.
Probably more, depending on how much money you put up there.
Exactly.
But it was a hell of a season, man. Great season, man. We appreciate it. We missed a few weeks, man. Had a few things going on, but I made it up. I gave you a Super Bowl parlay, a Super Bowl player, a Super Bowl guru and Swami. We weren't gonna do it. You know what I mean? This was only for the paying customers, but we felt like it's 2023. We haven't given you anything all year, so here you go. The final episode of the 2022-2023 football season, Guru and the Swami.
You did.
Hey, it's love. Love is love. And with that said, we are out of here. We'll holler at y'all next year with the Guru and the Swami.
This year. Peace. Till next time. The Guru with Bet More Sports, and you can take everything you can beg, bar, and steal, and bet that sweat nose parlays are much more relaxing with the mixed margarita mix and Casamigos. And always remember, drink responsibly. Till next time.